When I was a little kid, I was obsessed with Spider-Man. I'm now a grown man, still obsessed with Spider-Man. And I made it my priority to convince people that this was who I was, that I could save lives, that I could be this super person. Here I am as a kid wearing this superhero costume at all my family reunions. Look at me, I'm a hero, I'm saving people. Then comes the time to actually save someone and I don't do it. Sometimes you can be the villain of your own story by doing nothing, by sitting by the phone and not answering it. Because who am I not to answer the phone when the person needing that call to be picked up could be someone like my aunt.
When my sister Robin announced to the family that she had a potentially deadly illness called something we'd never heard of, myelodysplastic syndrome. As you can imagine, the family was in shock. And then she said, but there is hope if I can find a matching donor. The first thing I did when Robin said that we were a match, I just screamed. And I felt like it was a sunny day already, but I felt like the sun was 10 times brighter. Whenever I think of Robin, I think of what could be, how my life would be so empty without her. I thank the Lord that Robin is a phone call away. What a blessing, what a blessing. And that's what donors can do. They can be used to help somebody, to help someone live.
She's like royalty in our family. Everyone wants to be like my aunt. I aspire to be a quarter of what she is. There was an event that came up where my mom and my aunt were encouraging people to sign up for the registry and get the mouth swabs so that they could join. So I signed up very quickly and very flippantly. Yeah, it's a cool thing, sign up, here's the name, blah, blah, blah. Give it to the people. In 5 months, God was like, you, sir. Me? Right now? You sure you don't need somebody else? I mean, because I'm scared of blood and I'm, my acting career and I got all this stuff going on. God was like, no, I'm talking about you. And it just became scarier and scarier of me kind of like backing myself into a corner on whether I could handle it, whether I could do it. But I had so many reservations about, like I said, the blood and whether it was gonna change my body in some way that what began as uncertainty became just a hard no and just me blocking the number. I think somewhere in the crevice of my mind, I knew it was life and death. I had and still have a tendency to beat myself up about it because somewhere in my mind, I knew how important it was. And so I kind of beat myself up for not wanting to do it.
Regrets are very, very hard and they don't go away. He has suffered and he has endured this and now he's trying to make something good come from it.
nmdp did not have my number yet. I had changed my number, but they called my mom, and I was already in New Orleans visiting, and she called me downstairs. Hey, you want another chance to do that thing that you're supposed to do? Get down here, and then it just comes full circle.
When I got that call, and I called Jeremiah down, he was ready now to answer that call. I was so proud of him that he did not hesitate.
Praise God that I was given another chance to give someone else another chance. Because it's damn hard to find a match, man. And I talked to my aunt and she told me that there is never too late a time to do the right thing. I just wish that I would have done the right thing sooner. Got the call 10 years ago and didn't answer it. And now 10 years later, I just feel like it's just a second chance to right a wrong, to grow up and learn what is important. On donation day, I remember just looking to the right at the bag and I'm like, that's it. I'm looking at somebody's entire immunity. That is someone's new birthday right there. I knew as soon as Aunt Robin was gonna call on FaceTime to check on me in the donation on donation day, I knew she was gonna say something about this suit. She always says something about the suit. It's like, oh, remember you used to wear that Spider-Man suit? So I was like, you know what? Look, I got that thing on me. Here it is right there. Because now that suit is a symbol of a second chance to me. It is a symbol of going from pretending to save lives from pretending to do something important to learning what is actually important.
I'm busting. I'm busting with joy and with pride. He answered the call. Sometimes people think, well, I made a mistake. It may be anything. And you think it's too late. No, it's never too late to do the right thing. You forgive yourself, you pat yourself, and you say, okay, we're going to do better. And that's exactly what Jeremiah is doing. He is the man that he was meant to be. And I'm so very proud of my son.
I just felt freed. I felt lighter. The burden of 10 years ago felt like it was lifted. It just felt like a second chance for both people. You know, there's a second chance for this person to live. There's a second chance for me to do the right thing. And it is the first day of the rest of both of our lives.